For question 7, we are given a function with a particular domain and we're required to find the range. Now, it'll be good to point out a naive approach that students can often take to make sure you can avoid this for future assessment. So let's do the naive approach, which is to take each number in the interval, sub it in, and assume that that's our range. So it might be something like f of -1 equals -1 minus 2 minus 3, which equals -6. And then f of 2 equals -4 plus 4 minus 3 equals -3. So you might think that the answer is from -6 to -3. And let's see, we don't include -1, so we don't include -6. But we include -3. You might think that's the answer, and you can bet that VCAA are going to provide that answer for people who make that mistake. We don't know if that's the answer for sure because this is a curve. It's not a strictly increasing or decreasing function. It's not a straight line. It's got a turning point involved. And the trick here is if the graph looks something like this, and we're working with endpoints, sure, the x values give you the domain, but the y values don't give you the range. You've ignored all this, and in fact, you're right, you need the turning point. It's exactly what you're thinking. So the best way to go about this would be to visualize the problem. Go straight to your CAS. Let's have a look. The first thing to do would be to define the function. So for this calculator, that's menu 1.1. Define f of x equals -x squared plus 2 times x minus 3. Let's put in our domain. You can define it with the domain. You do that with a vertical bar. We're not including -1. We're not including -1. But we're going up to 2, and we're including 2. All right, we've defined. Now, f of x is defined. If this were a document, it would be defined for any other pages we've put in here. So let's hop over to the graphing page. We can just type in f of x, and we should get the graph. Right, we can see exactly what's happened here. There's a turning point. Now, we don't have to be very precise with multiple choice. We just have to make sure we get the right option. So which one of these is the right option? Well, we've got -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 there. So we're going from -6 to -5, -4, -3, -2. So we're going from -6 to -2. Now, I've got a couple options there. We have C or E. Well, we worked it out before. -6 is not inclusive there. That's an open circle. But we know we're going from -6 to -2. So which answer is that going to be? Well, that matches. We can cross those out. We know that -6 is not included. So we know the answer is C. And make sure you watch out for that trap there.